Hi everyone, just a quick message behind the scenes here. I'm gonna leave the timestamps on the description in case you want to jump right into a specific planet for its message. Okay, it's a long reading about this planetary alignment, and we're gonna discuss all the planets. But in case you want to jump right into a specific planet and how it affects us energetically right now, you can jump right in. Okay, enjoy the reading. Bye.
This is a very special and very important reading. There is a very rare planetary alignment happening right now, and this has a huge impact on us as a collective. And I decided to make a very special spread to dive into this energy of this alignment. They even call it the Planetary Parade. Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are aligned. Mercury is gonna join them soon, and it's crazy that I already got the card alignment when I was starting to meditate on this reading. Not only this is very rare, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn are gonna be visible to the naked eye, depending on where you live and the conditions of the sky, but let me know if you see it. And Uranus and Neptune are supposed to be seen with a telescope or something. There's a lot of things coming to surface. There's a lot of things being revealed. We're gonna dive into the energy of each planet and how they influence us here in our journey, like Venus in love and family, Mars like our inner power and actions and so on. What is aligning for us, what's coming to surface, what's being revealed, what needs to be released. It's a very powerful reading, and I'm so happy to be doing this with you. So thank you for sharing your energy with me. So let's dive into it. I'm Daya, by the way. Thank you for being here. So when I was kind of getting ready for this, I already got alignment as a confirmation. And yes, this is about alignment. Of course, we all come here with a personal journey and growth, but as a collective as well. A lot of things influences us, and like the reality that we live in. The shadow aspect is dishonest, and the light aspect is truthful. And I'm even hearing like maybe some big news, like breaking news that are going to be very important for the collective. Okay. Usually I usually don't say that I'm a psychic. I do get psychic hits, but I'm getting that's going to be some big, but might be some big breaking news. As I'm talking about this alignment, I'm actually talking about January, February, because this alignment is planets are going to shift positions, but this energy is kind of surrounding us until February. So who knows? I got this thing about some important breaking news. Oh my god. Okay, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn are going to be planets that are supposed to be visible to the naked eye. So we're going to explore those planets and what they represent, and what's aligning, what's coming to surface, and what's going to be revealed for us. Venus being love and family, and I asked the spirit what's going to be revealed or coming to surface, what's aligning for love and family, and I got potential. That's beautiful. There is a potential for love. There is potential to embrace family, and family doesn't have to mean just like your blood family. It can mean your soul family, friends, the family you choose, right? But also an opportunity for you to, I'm hearing, forgive and release things from, perhaps like, okay, this is specific for a group of people. Maybe you're not in good terms with siblings or something like that, or parents. This is powerful. There is potential, and the shadow aspect of this is confined, and the light aspect is infinite. So there is infinite potential here for love. Venus representing love, and ultimately that this is like source energy, like the base of everything is love. We were created with love. When we co-create with the energy through love, there is infinite potential. I will get more cards for you, okay, and to get a bit more on that. Okay, so let's get a bit more here for love, spirit. What collective can expect to be revealed, and what can be brought to okay, about love. Beginnings. Oh my god, look. beginnings. And there's beauty. Oh, okay, this is cool. Like there is almost like this winter moon, like it's night, and this portal brings like to a summer, like there's green, there's flourishing. So there's a new beginning for something fresher, a fresh start here. There's a lot of like Mercury energy too. But yes, I'm getting like, for some of you, you literally gonna be able, during this alignment, you're literally gonna be able to find love. And there is an opportunity here for love. Or either love from actually romantic opportunities and finding, you know, true love. But there is an opportunity here. There is potential, right? Potential for new beginnings. We're going to get into the tarot a little bit. I just want to start kind of navigating what this... Okay, no, yeah, Spirit's saying to go right now to the tarot. Okay. All right. So I am getting that, you know, the beginnings here is the new moon. So maybe by the next new moon, or maybe something that you did now in the new moon, maybe. Interesting. So there is potential for new beginnings in love here and family. I'm hearing for some of you might actually, if you're trying to conceive, you might actually get pregnant. And if you're not, maybe be safe. Because there is kind of, I'm hearing there is like fertile ground right now. There is potential for new beginnings. I'm hearing that maybe if you are already in a relationship, you are going perhaps to have some shift there. Either like this is going to bend or break. I'm hearing like it's gonna be maybe something that is really gonna come to a completion. But I'm actually getting that there is potential for, like I said, like this card talks about, right? There is confined and infinite. There is potential for like this love to grow. And if you're already in a relationship, to take the next level, I'm hearing. And if you're single, there is potential for this, like, this new person. I see this new person coming in. And, okay, I'm going to get to the tarot, Spirit. Okay, Spirit's kind of hurrying me. What? It's like my guides and our guides and as a collective. So what is it that you want to say about love, Spirit, to the collective? What do they need to know about this love and family, this potential for new beginnings in Venus energy? What is Venus revealing here about love? What's coming to surface about love and family? Potential. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, this one wants to come too. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Nice. There's potential for like actually in love. Like I said, potential for really growth here. This is actually like about potential, something coming your way here. This can actually literally represent some kind of partner that you've been trying to manifest that is actually coming. You see? Your Prince Charming with his war horse. And then I also got, wow, Strength and the Hanged Man. And this one also wanted to come. Kind of nosy, but I got it. It's Queen of Wands. So look at this. Beginnings. Like, this Queen of Wands is kind of like living her best life. I get this vibe. She's in her power, she's living her passion, she's living her dreams, she's feeling inspired, she's feeling creative. With the little black cat here, she's intuitive too. You might have a black cat. With the Strength and the Hanged Man, this is huge. I do feel as a collective here, we've been, I don't like to say tested, but I do feel like we've been through a lot of growth. And we became very resilient. And that resilience really helped us see things from a different perspective. So what is aligning for us here, what's coming to surface is the power of that resilience to shift things. When we use that strength, that resilience, to see things from a different perspective, not in a combative way, but like the Strength card is this calm strength, is this gentle strength. There is this opportunities to, Thank you, Spirit, for look at that. There is the Hanged Man here. Look at this. Wow, thank you. This is beautiful synchronicity. The Hanged Man, she's kind of doing this. And look at this potential card. Look at this. Wow. They are kind of in the same position, but this is upright. But look. They are kind of in the same position, right? This is really cool. So it is potential to see things differently. Instead of in that confined manner that sometimes is just straightforward, like, okay, I'm just looking here. You bend backwards to see things like you've never seen before. In love, in family. So I feel like for some of you there is a need to... What is your idea about love and family, right? Because I'm hearing that you don't have to play by the rules. I'm hearing like maybe you have a completely different vision of what love means to you, and this is very specific. It's not for everyone. But I'm getting something about your gender. Okay, don't take it as it resonates. You don't have to be. This is for someone. About how you identify. Wow, okay. I'm hearing a person that is having a hard time telling the family of how you really feel in your skin about who you are as a gender. And you're so strong. And there's also this thing about who you love. Wow, okay. And you know, that's okay. Love is love. Okay? Whoever you are, love is love. I love you. And there is this opportunity, and it's asking also you to embrace that the ways you see things differently. It's okay. Maybe it's not about your sexual or your orientation, but it can be about the way you are. Like maybe you don't want to get married, and you kind of feel pressured. You know, you have to begin and start a family, but maybe that new beginning for you feels, and you see this from completely different. Okay, this is very nice, and Spirit's telling me to move on. Like this is going to be a bit of a longer reading, but let's dive into it. For Mars, I got limits, shadow aspect being limited, and light aspect about being limitless. So like this is great because Mars talks about our inner power and our action. So I ask, what is the truth that needs to be revealed or coming to surface? Our lining about our courage, our drive, our inner power, and limits. Like I'm in Spirit is saying kind of like maybe you put limits in how much you can do. And we tend to do that, especially when things, Mars is retrograde right now until February, somewhere in February. And this energy can make us or projects feel kind of stuck. Sometimes things feel like they need so much more effort, right? And sometimes it's hard to stand to kind of step into our inner power to get things done. But I'm hearing, don't beat yourself up, because like this is an energy right now, but your power, is limitless. But there is also this thing about you respecting your body's limits. Thank you, Spirit. Your power is there. Don't see like your power, your mind. There is no limits. Your consciousness. But your body, like here, you came here to experience this life here as in your human avatar, your human suit. And your body has limits. So maybe you've been really pushing through, like maybe you've really been exhausting yourself, because Mars retrograde can come with that energy of like things they're not really smooth sailing right now. But so you've been trying harder instead of kind of surrendering to this energy and kind of taking that in. So although there is no limits for how much you can manifest and create in this reality, like with our mind, and like expanding, remembering who we are. Our body has a limit, so don't exhaust yourself. I'm hearing that it's very important for someone. What else, Spirit, you want to say about this? Thank you. Gratitude. Yes. Wow. Yes. Be grateful for the little milestones. Yes, maybe like your project, your company is not where you want it to be right now. But did you get one more client? Did you get one more sign up for that course you're trying to build online? Did you get one more subscriber to your channel? So celebrate those little milestones, even if they seem really, really small. Celebrate it, because with gratitude, the universe is just going to reflect more of that to you. The more you feel grateful for the things you already possess, the more those things are going to come to. I know this is very like cliche and all of that, but it's true. What else, Spirit, about this power, Mars energy? Is there anything we need to know? No, Spirit's saying that we can... Okay, what is it? Okay. Justice. Okay, yeah. There is going to be balance established. I get maybe you're Libra as well. I'm getting like Libra energy. There's going to be some balance established here. It's going to be... It's not in the reverse. So there is some fair here. It's fair play, I'm hearing. It's just a matter of having like some sort of patience to let things kind of align. Maybe even like waiting for this Mars retrograde energy to be out and be released. In the meantime, try to make friends with your shadow, I'm hearing. With the parts of you that perhaps are kind of saying, oh, this is not good enough. I have to keep pushing through. I have to like work harder. And see, hey, you know what? It's okay to kind of chill and enjoy the things that we already accomplished, the things that are already working. And I'm hearing, if nothing's really working, if there is nothing, are you sure? Take a deeper look, because there might be things that you can be grateful for that you're not really like looking. Are you able to pay the bills on time? I'm hearing of your... Are you able to invest a little bit each month in your project? Are you able to... I'm hearing, are you able to provide for your pets? Those are things that you can still be grateful for. All right, wow, okay. So let's go for Jupiter, the planet of expansion. Jupiter talks about our abundance, right? So I asked Spirit about what opportunities, okay, for growth this alignment is bringing us as a collective, and also take it as it resonates for you. So there is this opportunity for growth that has to come from you exploring your creativity. The shadow aspect of this card is uninspired, and the light aspect is being creative. So I do want to get a bit more here for creatress. Let's see. Thank you. Patience. Okay. So for this Jupiter energy, expansion and abundance are coming from your creativity. But this requires some patience to see things grow. This is your opportunity for expansion and abundance. It relies on your creative power. You are a creator. You're co-creating with the universe. No matter how you do that, either if you're like creating like new meals, you know, I'm seeing like a person that likes to cook and like create recipes, and that's very nice. Invite me. But also like if you're an artist, if you're a writer, no matter what you do, this is how you expand. This is how you reach that abundance, because abundance is not only financial, right? Feeling abundant each day, like getting up and feeling, wow, I'm happy to do what I do. Like right now, I love doing this. I was so excited to do this reading for you. I do require some patience myself, right? To see this channel grow slow and steady. But it's okay because I love what I do. And this is like, that is also abundance, feeling like, oh my God, I get to wake up every day and do this thing that I love. I get to prepare for the future with this thing that I love doing. Remember that we also got gratitude, right, in Mars. So your expansion, they are all connected, right? You are limitless, like you can create. There is no limits for your creation. Just respect your body, respect your limits as this avatar here that we are. There is some patience because there is something that is important here. And I'm gonna get some tarot. What else, Spirit, can we know about this Jupiter energy? There's opportunities to grow and abundance. There's a lot. Thank you for being here. Let me know if it resonates, if you liked this reading, if you like this kind of this format. I used to do some pick a card readings, and I recently started to show my face. That was something as well, like part of my growth and my creation with you. I don't know if you saw the other readings. Let me know which format you prefer. I can mix and match. Okay, what is it? Okay, I got it. It's a lot, so I'm gonna get the first one. Oh wow, okay, look at that. 8 of Wands. Yes, Spirit saying, yes, be patient, but it's coming. You don't have to feel like, it's almost like, okay, I'm gonna be patient, but is something happening? If that's you, is that you? Okay, Spirit, I'm actually being, it's actually on the reverse. So thank you. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. Like there is something coming, there is delays, but it's coming. And it's almost like you're in this energy of, I know, I believe, I surrender. I'm gonna be patient, but is it coming really? It is. There's just some delays, but it's coming. Again, I'm hearing the Mars retrograde energy can affect that. So have perhaps to know how to work with that energy. And that energy kind of requires a level of surrender. It's not about putting more effort and exhausting yourself, like sleepless night, I'm hearing. Sleepless nights. And it's about kind of surrendering to this energy. So moving on to Saturn. Saturn is the planet that represents discipline and responsibility, right? And I asked for this spread, what lessons or responsibilities, discipline needs to be implemented here for us to move forward or align with our higher self or with the reality we're trying to manifest, right? So what discipline, what responsibilities, aspects we need to implement here in order to be able to align, to be in alignment with what we want, what we desire, or our growth. And that's interesting. I got sadness and I got portal. Look. And portal, they came together. Sadness is like the shadow aspect is defensive, and the light is listening. And the portal is open and closed. So what I feel here with sadness, especially coming first for your discipline and responsibility, I was like, okay, this is tricky. But when it came with the portal, I do feel like I feel like there is this need to take accountability, to be responsible for yourself, for your well-being, for our well-being as a collective, when we're not feeling okay. It's kind of that Mars energy that I got about, for example, exhaustion or being burnout. Keep trying, and sometimes we forget about our vessel here to navigate to this experience, right? Our body here, and what we are experiencing this journey here. And we came here to experience everything, to feel all the feels. This is a polarity experience, right? To experience love and fear, you know, and bad and good, like say. And for this being for your discipline and responsibility, I think there is a need to take responsibility for the sadness that you may feel or the sadness you cause to others. Take accountability, responsibility. For some of you, might be, you're gonna know if this resonates, perhaps things you caused to others, like some pain that you may just cause somebody to be sad. Remember in the beginning I said maybe there is some family issues, or but mostly for us as a collective is the discipline and responsibility to take our feelings into consideration, because they are portals for us. They can be open or closed, but that's how we connect to the source. That's how we connect to the universe, from being truth, from being honest about our own feelings and how and our emotions, for tuning in and trying to find the source of things. This can also be taking responsibility and discipline about your wellness if you are experiencing depression. There is a portal here. There is a choice that perhaps you have to make. Either you're gonna open or close that portal. Okay, where this is going, Spirit? I feel like this is very important. Okay, this is specific. Spirit wants me to say it. If you're struggling with depression, or if you always kind of like having that feeling of being always sad, it's almost like there is a portal for you to get out of this energy, but someone might be lingering there in the sadness for too long. Okay, this is specific. Maybe Spirit's saying, okay, take accountability, take responsibility for the things that happened, okay, that is causing that sadness, but you cannot be there. Like, I'm hearing guilt, maybe apologize. I'm hearing apologize for something. If that's like, if this is specific for someone, if this is like very heavy on you, if you've been thinking about apologizing or not for someone, this is gonna make you feel better. Sometimes you don't have to be right or win or lose. If this is gonna actually make you feel better and take you out of this feeling of sadness, of being I'm getting 8 of Swords in my mind's eye. Okay, let's see the tarot, Spirit. I feel like you need more here. Before the Oracle, I want to get tarot. What else, Spirit, can we say about this discipline and responsibility with sadness and portal? It's like there is a way out. You know what this is about. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But there is like this... But there's also this need to embrace sadness in a way. This is a lot, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, look, Ace of Swords. You have clarity about this. So you know what this is about. Ace of Swords, you're getting clarity here about this. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Pentacles, about abundance here. Oh, This sadness is in your mind. Remember I said that I saw the 8 of Swords in my mind's eyes, because the 8 of Swords is that energy of being trapped in your own mind, but you're not really trapped. You feel trapped, but it's a prison of the mind. And I got this Ace of Swords that also talks about that mind, that clarity. So I think that this sadness perhaps is coming for you. And there, maybe you're like really what's Spirit, how do I say this? Maybe you are over analyzing this instead of just feeling it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Instead of just like feeling, you are in the defensive shadow aspect of this sadness. When the light aspect of this is listening, but listen to yourself and how you're sad, why you're sad, what is going to make you feel better. Because there is a portal, and this is the portal. Either you're going to listen or be defensive about your own feelings and the sadness and frustration that you feel about something that is heavy on your heart here, I feel. What is it? Ask yourself. But maybe you're overthinking things, or maybe this is anxiety for some of you. And you have to have more responsibility in how you navigate this, because this is your well-being. Also honor your feelings, I'm hearing. Validate your feelings. But don't sit in that energy for too long. If you see an opportunity to get out, like let's say that you feel very lonely. Thank you, Spirit. Let's say that you feel very lonely. And you always say, I'm so sad, I don't have any friends. And you're very sad about it, and you're depressed, and it's fair enough. But then let's say that there is this new person, like you meet this new person, invites you, hey, let's have a coffee. I really liked meeting you the other day in the supermarket line, or like whatever, this dinner. I really liked meeting you. I feel like I could talk to someone too. And you're like, yeah, sure. But then you never go. Yeah, let's, like, you know, there is this door being open to you with a possible new friend. But you like, no, I know I'm too depressed to go out. I'm too sad to go out. And I get it. It's very difficult if you are depressed. But let's say I was talking about being lonely. Like if your sadness is about being lonely, right? And then there is this new opportunity for a new friend that comes and invites you for coffee. But then you're like, no, I don't want to go. And then you go back and it's like, I'm so sad because I'm lonely. So I'm getting that, because this portal means that there is like, either it's going to be open or closed for you. So what is it going to be? And if it is depression for you, it's like seeking help. Take like the discipline and responsibility to deal with that. It's a very take this with a pinch of salt. Like this is, I'm not a doctor, not a mental health professional. If you feel like you need that help, please do seek that help. Okay? Even if you're highly spiritual, like even if it's just like somebody you can talk to that has a professional outlook on this. And this is for someone actually. Okay, this is also responsibility from my side to tell you that, you know, if you feel like this is really dark, you need to have that responsibility for yourself. All right. Whew, I told you that it was important, guys. Wow. Okay, Spirit, let's keep going. All right. I do feel like getting yeah, I want to get one more here, Spirit. I had already one and I let it go away. Maybe it wasn't the right one, because I do want to get something with the Saturn energy of the sadness here. What else? Or like what is it? Sorry guys, it's like there, thank you for your patience. It's action, but it came on the reverse. I usually don't take like this, like not this tarot, not this oracle deck in the reverse. So it's about something with action. Maybe you're feeling like very powerless right now about something. This is causing you that anxiety or that sadness, making you feel like, you know, you don't have clarity about something. Because it was kind of came in the reverse, I do feel like there is a reverse aspect of this that is like, sometimes you just should not take any action. It's like I said, defensive or listening, right? So just sit with those feelings and try to identify where they come from. Try to identify that portal for you. What is the way out or the way to stay in? Is that door going to be closed or open? For Uranus and Neptune, they are not really supposed to be visible to the naked eye. But if you have like some gear, if you have like telescope, you might be able to see it. So in this spread, I decided to get Uranus and Neptune energy as something that it might be like a possible resistance to something, because it's not really clear yet. The energy is there, it's getting momentum, but you cannot really see to the naked eye. So it requires a like deeper exploration, requires taking a look in, magnify something, like to be able to really see. Is I'm hearing even like between the lines, like reading between the lines, I'm hearing. So something that is not really like, oh look, but if you use the right tools, you can see. So let's see. Uranus talks about innovation and change, right? So I'm just looking at my spread here, okay? So for this, I wanted to ask, what are we being called to change? What kind of change we are supposed to embrace with this Uranus energy, right? Aligning. What the shifts that we have to embrace to break free, you know. So this talks about change and innovation. So, oh yeah, I got the card blessings for this. And it's unaware and graceful. So for this being in your innovation and change in this Uranus energy, I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like there is this need to embrace the blessings that are coming your way. Without that, perhaps you're resisting to see little milestones, little blessings that you have each day. I'm gonna get one more card to kind of support that from this other deck. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So what else, Spirit, can we know? Thank you. There is a lot. I'm gonna get acceptance, realization, beauty, protection. Okay, so acceptance. Yes. Oh my God. Like I said, accept the blessings that are coming your way, even if they seem so small. And okay, thank you. Release on here on the bottom now. I do feel like there is this something you have to accept. Like I'm hearing, you know, because blessings like this card, the shadow aspect of it is unaware. So maybe you're unaware of something, so you're actually really having a hard time accepting. Maybe, for example, you're having a hard time accepting a specific thing, but because there is some information missing. Or I'm also hearing like a blessing in disguise. So maybe there's something that you do have to release, that you have to accept that, for example, it's over, to embrace that change, because there are blessings waiting for you. But those blessings are only going to come, that shift is only going to happen the moment you really just say, it's okay. I let this go. I release you. I release this. I release myself from expectations of this. I release... I feel like getting some tarot cards here, spirits. What is it that has to be accepted here for those blessings to come? Okay, this kind of shift. Seven of Pentacles. One more. That things take time to grow. Remember that we were talking about patience with your creativity? Look, Seven of Pentacles. Taking time to see what the seeds you planted growing. They are growing. Like my channel, slow and steady. But they are, look, those seeds, they are strong. Like the roots, they are strong. And there is that nurturing the things that you're putting out there, the seeds you're planting, and it started to sprout. And instead of like, why is this tree not big yet? I want an oak tree. Why is this so tiny? But even that big oak tree one day was very tiny. So the blessings in each step of the way, every little piece of puzzle that comes together, every little milestone, every change, accept them as your blessing. This is also a card that is represented by the crescent moon. It's coming together. It's not full yet. It's not yet complete, but it's growing. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Look. This has a lot of potential here. This has potential for a big shift and grow, like big innovation here. Queen of Pentacles energy. Like feeling secure, abundant, right? But allow things to grow. Embrace that. Accept that things need to be nurtured, including you. You need to be nurtured to grow. If this is about healing for you, if this has been about, oh, I've been doing so much inner work, I've been healing so much, I've been meditating, I've been doing this and that, my spiritual practice, why am I not like there yet? But even you need nurturing. You need to be watered. Drink water. Drink water now. Let me know if you did. I'm gonna drink water. Even you need to be nurtured to grow, so you can become the beautiful oak tree. All right, and Neptune energy. All right, for Neptune, that is also not supposed to be visible to the naked eye, although it's a line. Neptune representing intuition, illusion. I got forgiveness. Remember in the beginning that I also mentioned something about forgiving if you were and withholding and releasing that forgiveness. And I feel really called to say, forgiving the person, forgiving someone that hurt you, it doesn't have to for you to come there and say, hey, I forgive you. Maybe you're not in contact with that person anymore, but whatever they did still hurt you. It's not about going there and say, hey, I forgive you, because forgiveness is never really for them. Maybe they don't even want your forgiveness. Maybe they never asked for your forgiveness. So forgiveness is never for another person. It's rarely. Sometimes a person needs to feel like let's say maybe you feel like you need to be forgiven about something so you can feel at peace. You say, please forgive me, I did this, and you need but most of the times when we do give forgiveness for somebody, we're not really doing something good just for them. We're doing this for ourselves. So even if you don't want to say that to a person, if you just the action like that, just the energy of you saying, I forgive this person, I forgive you, I forgive, whatever happened to me, I forgive. Because that is release. But that has to be truth, I'm hearing. Okay? Neptune being illusion and intuition here. Perhaps the illusion that forgiveness is like... Because I asked what illusions are clouding our path, and forgiveness came. Maybe you feel like, oh, if I forgive this person, they're just gonna do it again, I'm hearing. Or, if I forgive this time again, you can forgive and not engage anymore with whatever they did to you. Let's say, okay, a person, your partner is unfaithful. You can forgive and say, I forgive you, or you just accept the energy, like within yourself, feel that in your soul, like your spirit, like you forgive this person, you don't want to hold resentment but you don't have to go back to that relationship. So there is a difference about forgiveness and being compliant. So that's the illusion, that maybe forgiveness is, you feel like this might be kind of your weakness by forgiving somebody. But withholding that forgiveness for you, for yourself, I'm hearing that for a lot of you, this could be for yourself, for something that you feel like, I didn't do this right, or you're just withholding that, just those blockages in your own energy body. When you decide to forgive, there is a beautiful release that comes with it. Okay, I'm gonna get an oracle deck, an oracle card for it. That's beautiful though, as Neptune, kind of what's something that you don't really see. It's there, like this energy, but not visible, right? Surrender. Number 26, I feel like saying that. Surrender. That's how you forgive. You surrender to, I cannot change what happened. There was growth from it. There was a lesson. Or I just learned something with this. Or for yourself, and surrender to forgiving yourself and others, so you can release that. Withholding, when you are withholding something, you're not surrendering, because maybe you're just trying to hold on. Maybe like there is this part of you that already forgave yourself, others, but you're not allowing that to come. You feel like, I'm getting some very strong for somebody that might be, we'll look again in the bottom of the deck, release. This will come with so much freedom. I'm really getting that for somebody that is almost like you feel too proud, you know, like, I don't want to say for sorry, but you don't have to say, just forgive. You don't have to engage to go back to that. I don't feel like getting tarot cards for that. Okay, Spirit said that this is enough. You know what this is about for you. And then I decided to get like your final card, like the outcome card of Mercury, because Mercury is not yet aligned with these other planets, but Mercury is gonna join them soon. And Mercury right now in the month of January, it's not really visible in the night sky. Sometimes you can actually see it before dawn, you know, in that transition, like that, in that twilight zone, like before dawn, like it comes in the morning. And February should be already aligned and like being in the night sky again. So I saw like, this is beautiful, because I can use this as the outcome card. What is really coming in alignment for you, because Mercury is not yet aligned with the other planets, but it's actually bringing that new beginning, that energy of Mercury, right? Mercury talks about communication, our mental clarity, or how we process our ideas, right? Talks about subconscious truths that come to light, maybe about that forgiveness energy, for example. But so I thought, okay, so in Mercury, let's ask what clarity or truth is emerging, is aligning, that will guide you towards this fresh start. Because remember that Venus, we got that new beginnings, right? That's coming in alignment for you in love and family. And it's really interesting because the card that came was relationships. And it came on the reverse, although I don't usually use this oracle in the reverse because it already has a shadow and light aspects. I do feel like this is because maybe you're already distant from, and remember, there is an opportunity for either you coming together, like getting closer to a partnership, or you know, making new friends, like in love, because love doesn't only have to be romantic. It can be family, it can be friends. And I do feel like this is a big theme in this reading. So I do feel like this is perhaps something that you still feel like it's so distant for you, but you don't see that coming in the morning, right? Before dawn, after that darkness period, look, there's opportunity for relationships, to feel connected again. The light aspect of this card is connected, not distant. So what's coming for you as a new opportunity here? What is the clarity that is coming to you? The truth that is emerging here to guide you forward to this new beginning, to this beautiful alignment that is coming to alignment is relationships. And again, I feel that coming for somebody, like a new love. And for some of you, just finding your soul tribe, just finding the right people, or making amends with a person that was very important to you. Look. And let's get one more for this, Spirit. So this is, okay, this one's already wanted to come. Oh, look. Oh. Okay, so I got focus. Okay, and I love this butterfly here, number 14. This butterfly representing that transformation, right? Focus, you are transforming. So why wouldn't you attract, like, why wouldn't you attract also like this better relationships, this, you know, this fresh start for you? So focus on what you want. If that's like love that you want to attract to your life, focus on it. And then I also got extremes, hot, hot, hot. It's the hot moon card. Fire. I told you, for some of you, it's about to get hot. It's about to get sweaty. I'm saying that because like he's sweaty, like there is this hot moon. Sorry, I'm just the messenger. For some of you, it's about to get sweaty. Because, you know, I do feel like for some of you, that's literally like finding a partner after a long time of like, maybe, I'm even hearing like being a celibate for a long time. But so for this, and it's fun that it came with the relationships card. So Mercury, what is coming, like this mental clarity that is coming after the darkness, is perhaps you're like, you know what, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to embrace this again. I'm going to focus on manifesting that person for me, or I'm going to focus. I'm also hearing for some of you, you might just want to spice things up with your partner. Maybe you're like, you know what, I'm going to do that. I feel more confident now after a period of like releasing, and I feel more confident on myself now. Maybe I can't spice things up. And that's going to give that refresh the relationship. And for some of you, like I said in the beginning, like who you love, maybe you're embracing that part of you. You know, your like who you love, who you're attracted to. Maybe you're experiencing with that now. There is like this experience for you to embrace that. That's really beautiful. Oh, guys, I love this. I know that this reading's a bit long, but I felt so guided to do this. This is such a powerful message here. And I do feel like getting... okay, I'm just hearing a message here about this relationships, feeling connected and distance from the Mercury. This is also about collective energy. When Mercury aligns with the other planets, that's an invitation also for you to join them. You see, Mercury's kind of joining the other aligned planets. It was kind of standing, just chilling there in the dome, and that's okay. Maybe you're coming after this period of isolation. So what's unfolding for you with this Mercury energy? Mercury is just like kind of chilling before dawn. Not really with the other planets, but it's like, okay, on February I'm gonna join them. So this is also coming for you. I love this relationship. You're gonna join the others, but others that are also aligned. You're gonna step up and align. Like all of this that is happening right now is gonna help you align and find your tribe, find your other planets. That's so beautiful. You're gonna join the others. You're gonna find your group. You're gonna find your, I'm hearing the real ones. Thank you so much. If you're still here, let me know. I know it was long, but let me know. Just leave in the comment, I'm still here. That helps me a lot. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.